Hundreds have gathered in Qualicum Beach for a public hearing that could dramatically change the town's future.
This is a really kind of landmark, monumental decision for council.
The town has a conditional agreement to purchase the Eaglecrest Golf Course that's more than 105 acres or 42 hectares for $8.5 million. For the 9,300 people living in Qualicum Beach, that works out to more than $900 a person. But it won't come to that. The town recently received a $2 million donation to help pay for part of it. The remaining amount it plans to pay for by selling off about 10 acres of the property. It would keep enough for a 9-hole golf course to be run by a contractor.
Council will have to weigh the risk versus the reward of undertaking this, and so that's the process we're going through right now. We want to make sure that if the town buys it, that the potential rewards outweigh those risks.
But many here want their say. Michelle Carey and her husband just built their home and moved in a year ago and are only learning now the golf course's 5th green right behind them could be developed.
We want verification in writing that the town will hold some green space behind our home.
Carey says 2 appraisals have determined they would lose $50,000 to $100,000 in property value if the town allowed development up to their property line.
Part of the appeal to buying this lot was the fact that that was recreational zoning and how beautiful and elongated our views are and how peaceful that is.
Jeff Hatcher lives across the street from a section of golf course that could be developed into a multi-story building.
I'm not excited about having that built right across the street from me, as you can imagine. Particularly when we bought the house, I mean, it was as you see it here, and it's a lovely scene to look out onto is the golf course, right?
But Hatcher says if the property has to be sold, he prefers the town buying it rather than a private developer, so that at least taxpayers can have some input into what happens to it.
We assumed that it would remain a green space at least until we were gone. Like I said, they're saying this is a once-in-a-generation opportunity, which is, fair. I understand that. It just was maybe bad timing for us.
The public hearing is expected to carry on into a second day. If it wants to move ahead with the purchase agreement, the town has until November 1st to finalize it.